Prada is betting big that their new inside bag will win over consumers' hearts and wallets. But what goes into making and marketing an it bag that will sell season after season? Here to tell us is WSJ's fashion columnist, Christina Binkley. Hi, Christina. How are you?
Great, Tanya.
So tell us why Prada is so focused on creating the one next it bag. Aren't sales of its leather goods already doing well?
Well, they have 3.5 billion euros in sales, so it's a healthy company. But they've actually taken a dive in the last year. The profits were down 28% last year, and that's because it's been a while since they've had an it bag. It bags are really important to fashion companies.
And so, how does Prada, or another fashion company, let's say, go about researching and engineering the perfect bag?
It starts in the design center. They look at a lot of different bags every season. They try to connect the bag to what the fashion collection is. And in this case, they spied early on that they thought that this bag called the inside bag, had a lot of elements that would make it a commercial success, a kind of a bag that women would carry and want to buy again, maybe buy a couple of colors.
And what is it about this bag exactly? Is it is it utilitarian? Is it just fashionable? I mean, when women spend a lot of money on an it bag that they're going to use for a long time, they want it to do a lot of different things, right?
You nailed it right there. The word utilitarian, we didn't always think of it bags as being utilitarian, but these days women are being much more practical. They want a bag that's big enough to put their iPhone 6 or their iPad in, and these manufacturers are really, designing for that. They don't want a bag that people are going to remember they saw you carrying it last week, so it can't be too showy. It's got to be very practical. They want a soft side, something that feels kind of good when it's carried on your wrist or your shoulder.
And so now that Prada has created this, what they hope is the perfect bag, what is the marketing strategy?
Well, we're about to get slammed with it everywhere we look. In the coming weeks, we're going to see ads shot by Steven Meisel in New York with the fall season clothes and bags featured prominently in them. They're going to be in magazines. We're going to see them appearing in store windows. They're going to go in starting the first week of July, and overnight, Prada stores are going to start placing these bags very prominently in the windows in a very planned manner.
Can't wait to see them everywhere. But any discussion about it bags, Christina, would be incomplete if we did not mention the it bag to end all it bags. How did the Birkin achieve the enduring status that it currently holds?
It had all those little magic elements that really is the roadmap for creating an it bag. First of all, it's the Birkin bag. Jane Birkin, a huge celebrity at the time, was carrying it, and it had it named after her, so it grabbed everybody's attention. It has fit the sort of the chic status. It's like a stamp of approval for a certain crowd. If you've got a Birkin bag, it signifies that you could get a Birkin bag in the first place because they keep the quantities very limited, and that you could afford it because they are not cheap.
Astronomical indeed. And speaking of not cheap, how much is the Prada inside bag retailing for?
Depends on which one you buy. You start with the small Napa leather one at about $2,200. And if you're really gung-ho, or your husband is very excited about some upcoming event, it can be $39,000 for the crocodile version.
Woo, that's competing with a Birkin there.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my
cheap Birkin.
My goodness. Have you had an up-close look at this bag, Christina? Do you think that it's going to fill the role that Prada wants it to fill?
I think it actually could. It's a very interesting bag. I actually thought that it was very masculine looking, which is an interesting play right now, but I think goes to that utilitarian use. The inside bag is called the inside bag because it has a bag that looks like a dop kit inside it, which gives it lots of pouches and compartments, which we all love for various things. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of pouches I'm carrying around in my bag all the time.
Absolutely. Is that inside part removable?
Nope, it's sewn in.
It's sewn in?
Part of the bag.
Very cute. All right, I can't wait to covet it. Thank you so much, Christina.
You and me both.
Thank you. Bye-bye.